Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Kade Plays Hellish Quart this Sword Sunday. And today, another viewer submission from Arlo Buddy Zach, which has begged and prayed for some Sharpe-related content, which, whilst not necessarily the full focus of the channel, is definitely something I think I could do, and inspired me for a bit of an idea. So I might end up broadening this out into other things. But what I want to do here today is analyze and attempt to reproduce the style of combat common to Richard Sharpe throughout the series. And of course we will honor that by using his Kalkstein skin. So let's think about how Sharpe fights during a lot of the duels that he finds himself engaged in. Sharpe is not a pretty duelist, by any means.
In my hands, a sword isn't pretty, ma'am.
He is ferocious and aggressive, or at least so it would seem. But on analyzing a lot more of the content, and going back through some videos of Sharpe dueling, I noticed that he has certain tendencies in the way that he fights. Especially against people who come at him. He'll go into these long strings of blocks and parries. And will wait for openings. Especially if somebody gets close enough to him, he'll just start to fight. Like, the man will scrap. And the interesting thing about that is that that can be represented well in this game. So if I gotta punch a man, if I gotta nut shot a dude, that kind of fits. And he swings heavy and he swings wild. In a lot of the cases, he's very much a parry and counter slash kind of duelist, rather than necessarily a thrusts guy. He'll lunge, typically only as a finish. And of course, it wouldn't be a Sharpe duel without Sharpe taking a wound. I don't think I could find a single duel he was in that he won without taking some kind of injury in the process.
You fat bastard.
And I owe this largely to his very reckless and wild style. Because the man is a soldier. He's the salt of the earth, right? Like, he's very much the war is for killing, right? He has the duel against the duel at the party against George, where there's a lady who a lady and two officers are trying to get him to duel against a young and flashy fencer. And he's resistant to engaging in that duel because, as he tells them, a sword in my hands is not a pretty thing, my lady. But he has a very unusual style. It's rough. That right there. That's what I'm talking about. So these big, like, 2 or 3 cut combos, very much the kind of thing that you will find Sharpe engaging in. Albeit, now there are some limitations with Kalkstein's moveset, insofar as emulating Sharpe. Because Kalkstein's moves are a little more measured, a little more precise. Whereas Sharpe's attacks in the series are quite often, like, wild and hostile swings. You wouldn't really find him doing like a poke lunge like that. But these kind of like parry and cut moves, he's a practical fighter. Because he came from, you know, he'd learned the art of war on the battlefield. He's not a show fencer. He fights to kill, you know? And he fights in a practical way. He fights to survive and to protect and to correct wrongdoings in a lot of cases. And so that makes for a much rougher style in comparison to a lot of the other duelists that he ends up going up against. And in quite a few cases, he will take people who have been trained in the sort of classical arts of fencing, and they won't know how to deal with him because they're used to, you know, they're used to thrust, parry, counter, and he's in here throwing haymakers and kneeing dudes in nuts.
We played by your rules. Now we'll play by mine.
Which I think could definitely qualify as the one of the first things that I enjoy about the character of Richard Sharpe. Is he's very practical. Like, he's not trying to make a big scene out of things. He's not trying to make a big song and dance. He's a worker. He's a soldier by trade. He's trying to get the job done. He's not trying to, you know, he's not trying to show off. And I sort of appreciate that because in my day job, I work in a field that has a lot of, how do we put this? It has a lot of people who like to do things a certain way to sort of display their skills, even if it's not the most practical thing at that moment. And that is something that really annoys me, because it's like, don't overcomplicate something just to show your own skill. Like, an intelligent man will do things the simplest, most effective way, even if he knows a more complicated way to do it, because the path of least resistance is often the most pragmatic. And he definitely displays that as a character aspect quite significantly. And you know, he's not fond of posturing or you know, people who are all like official. He sort of looks down on the concept of officers as far as they are, you know, people with, God damn it, I got wrecked. As people with not a lot of actual experience and not a lot of like meaningful or applicable skills in the situations for which they purport to be trained. Because he's a person who values effectiveness over status. And I resonate with that. Because I deal with that. You know? So, like, as a kid, you know, watching Sharpe reruns on Channel 4 on a Sunday afternoon with my mum. Because, my mum had a bit of a thing for Sean Bean boys. But, you know, it's one of those things that, like, sort of later in my life, in my career, I can now recognize that that is something the character displayed that I have a lot of respect for and kind of lionize. And, yeah, he's a fantastic character. And a very aggressive fighter. But against aggressive fighters, he will go into defensive block strings. So it's very much based on the situation, right? It's if somebody's coming at him, he'll focus on strong parries and get his sort of opportunity to swing out. Sharped. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. This is not a duel, it's a brawl. But yeah. So definitely a lot of things that I deeply appreciate about the character. Alright, so we get Jacek, and we trade point 1. Fucking brutality. Is Jacek gonna be on his little aggressive thing? Is that what he's gonna be doing? Yeah, look, he's moving up. Come on, give me some combos. Show me some combos. I got defenses. I got defenses all day. Is that all you got? Is that all you got? Ow. It's also not a sharp duel unless he takes an injury. Kick me in the knee. Stamina. 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 Keep up the parries. Don't get backed into a corner. No, sir. Oh, little panic escape lunge right there. Ow. You fucker, you. Do we trade? Did we trade? We traded it. Woo, honey. Are we 2 for 2 on trades on stage 4 of this right now? Ow. Okay, there's my traditional wound. Sir. Sir, you are being far too much of a source lord. Ow. Dick. Oh, I went for such a bad lunge right there. For some reason, I seem to be having a hell of a time getting through Jacek's guard on this round. Just die, you idiot. Alright, tagged him with a little one. Ow. He tagged me on that. He did the same fucking thing again. I am so wounded. There's nothing I could do. God damn. Jacek is such a hard counter to this style. That is fucking painful to watch, man. Alright, let's see if we can not get stuck against ridiculous defensive Jacek round 4 this time. Oh, baby, and I need to make up some ducats after last week's episode. Because I got rinsed for the money back there. But we should be able to get some good stuff done here. Alright, how would Sharpe deal with a larger weapon? I feel like this is one of those situations where he would back up. Wait for the correct opening. Oh yeah? You think you're cool because you're inside my guard like that? But she's on probably passive AI, it looks like. She's not really getting a whole lot of much done. Gotta provoke those attacks. Go in for these big combos. And then get your win right there. Just wait for your moment. And then go in wildly slashing. This is the way. Alright, Alexander. Okay, this is going to be fun. I feel like I have a lot of tools in the kit to deal with Alexander. Oh, came up on his offside so bad. Yeah. You think you can? You think you can? Back it up there, champ. Oh, yeah. Okay, we got that little 2-hit. I hit the post. Sideways low lunge. The one we learned in our Kalkstein lunges only video. Yeah. Back up. Damn, nobody wants none today. Nobody want none today. There we go. A nice little elbow in the face. And then give him a brand new scar to go impress the ladies with. You're gonna be the big time, kid. You're gonna get it all. Alright, Barabbas. Bandit ass. Oi! Got him on that back step with a big wide swing. That's what I'm talking about right now. That's how we're gonna do this. Who do we get next? We get Marta. Oh, called it! Alright, let's see if I can get not stabbed. Can I get not stabbed? Nope. Okay. Alright, boo. There's a hand, though. Talking about that efficiency. Talking about the man. Talking about the trained soldier. Came to do his work. Alright, fucking Yendrik. God damn it. Ranging Yendrik out is so awful. There it is. There it is. He just right straight around the parry. The parry was there. The axe didn't give a shit. Alright, what's next? Long lunge. Right through the throat, buddy. Right through the throat. Just charge in for it. Some situations need good defensive work. Some just need you to fucking go in for it. Alright, we get Marta again. Don't lunge me. Oh, the counter lunge was absolutely perfect right there on her part. Such reads. Oh no, I'm getting dogged. I'm getting so dogged. Kick her in the knee, slash her in the face. That's how your boy does it. And make like a 200 ducat win right there. I am all for this. I am so all for this. So who gets to be next? Oh, it's Jan. All right. Ow. Okay, we have taken our necessary sharp wound right there. And then come back fierce with 2 big slashes. And another 200 ducat win. Look, I've already made like 500 ducats this episode. I'm doing well. I'm going to be a rich man, ma. I'm going to afford all the craft singles in the world. References to previous videos. Back up. Oh, right across the back of the hand. That was so fucking mean. That was so cruel. That was so efficient.
Let's go.
I love when I get the win on the first attack input of a match. It kind of just makes me happy. Do it. He did it. Look. Your Honor, he ran onto my sword.
Stop the cap.
He ran onto my sword. I cannot be held responsible for that. Alright. Father Zera. You are a big dumb oaf. Who just stabbed me in the neck. I kind of should have seen that coming from the left foot forward guard I was in. You know, no one's perfect. Especially not me. Deeply flawed. Both as a gamer and as a human being. Alright. The runs are not over yet, though. We're going to start with Marie. Oh boy, did Sharpe ever hate the French. No ma'am. Oh, took your hat right off. Took your hat right off. Sent that thing into space. Absolutely devastating maneuver. Because sometimes you gotta hook someone in the jaw, man. And when it's that time, you're gonna know about it. Go on, lunge. Oh no, she slashed. Oh, I got your blade bound up. Let's do this thing. Yeah! See, what had happened was... You tried to lunge when I had your blade bound, so I pushed your lunge out, opened your guard, and reconfigured your facial features for you. You're welcome for that, by the way. Plastic surgeons charge for this kind of shit. Alright, Jan, you gonna be an aggressive boy? You gonna be an aggressive boy? You just gonna stand there? You just gonna stand there wailing against my guard for no reason? Yeah. Is that it? Is that it, though? Come on, gas out, bro. Gas out. Went in under. Yeah. Gotcha, baby. Gotcha, baby. Somebody get that man his bottle of warm milk and a couple Chips Ahoy cookies because this is bedtime, bruh. It is his bedtime. Alright, we got Gideon. Typically a very aggressive fencer. And as we know, Sharpe loves fighting aggressive fat bastard fencers. Ow. Traditional wound. Remove your face. Big slash right across the cheek. Because sometimes you wake up and you gotta beat them cheeks. Know what I mean?
Stop it. Get some help.
Anyway, moving very swiftly onwards. All right, Isabella. Oh, God, she's in hostile mode. Yep. Okay. However many combos you want to throw out there, I'll keep parrying all of them. You have other combos, Isabella. You actually can do other combos. You just keep backing up. That's that right there. You back up, you maintain your parry strings, and then when you see the opportunity, you go in for it wild and slashy. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of wins that I was looking to get today. Jan, you're being all passive? Jan, are you being super passive? Why are you being so passive, Jan? Big forward steps. Come in high, bait the attack. Oh, he got his little... We got the obligatory wound. Oh, trying to trade blows with me, are you? You trying to play Tekken with me right now? And a cancel. Feint. Cancel. And right under the armpit. Straight across the chest, boys. That's what you get for testing me. Who's next? Alright, Kalkstein mirror match. These are always a lot of fun. Lunge it. Oh yeah, slashy. Oh. Took a sock in the jaw. Way! Looped up and around his parry. That right there was some clean execution apart from the part where I got punched in the face. But I highly encourage you not to worry about that part. Every man gets punched in the face from time to time. Laszlo, don't do this, bro. Don't do this. Don't do this. He did this. He did this. Comes in with his high guard and his quick steps and is acting like a fancy boy. And the soldier's soldier puts this man to bed. Didn't even lunge on him like his tradition. Alright, we get Kalkstein again, but this time, what AI set is he on? What AI are you on? Maneuverable? Kicked you in the knee, bud. Come on, try something. Yeah! And then kicked him in the punched him in the face. Like, take a little hilt bash straight to the jaw. Take a little free dental work, my dude. And next. Oh, we get Laszlo again? Alright, sweet. Here's what we're going to do for this. That retreating slash, that is absolutely Toolkit 101. And then go in with that nice cut. That nice cut. That beautiful number 4. Love a good number 4. So underrated in a lot of cases. All right, Martha, don't you do it. Oh, is she slashing or is she lunging? Looks like she's trying to... It looks like she's trying to slash in. Hey! Hey! Now tell me that wasn't a Richard Sharpe duel. It just got ugly, aggressive, and I ended up taking the hit while punching her blade out of the way, battering through her parry, and then slicing her across the face. For y'all who wanted some Major Richard Sharpe content, I always think of him as Major. I know he's been about every rank throughout the series. Maybe it's because I am Major Kade. Hey! Gotcha, boy! Gotcha, boy! Put down that Templar sword that I assume you stole out of a dumpster somewhere. That don't belong to you. Who do we get now on our sweet round 12? Shit. Nerves. Nerves. Barabbas. Barabbas down. Like one big swinging miss. Lured him into an attempted punish, which was very poorly timed and left him incredibly open to being gored by me. All right, we get Laszlo again. Laszlo loves a number 4. That's a 100 ducat win right there, babes. I'm making that money back. Don't know what I'm going to spend it all on. I'm going to wait till they release some more character skins. Yeah, that's what I want. I want to buy those character skins. I want to buy all the character skins. I'm addicted to cosmetics. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Eat the 4. He did. He did, and I slashed him right across his neck. Another 200 ducat. Almost back up to 3K, boys. I'm making's the mad money. I'm going to be so rich. I can afford to buy all kinds of things. I could afford to buy a moped. They don't have mopeds in the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, but if they did, I'd buy 3. And I'd ride them all at once. I'd sit on one and I'd put 1 foot each on each of the other ones. And I would ride down the road, doing the splits like an absolute mad lad. Alright, Gideon's on his hostility right now. Gideon, what the fuck are you doing, bud? Gideon, why are you being like this, man? Stop it. Another 100 ducat win. I feel like you get... Is it when you get into higher survival tiers? The chances... Because I'm pretty sure it's randomized, right? The amount of money you get doesn't seem to be reliant on anything that actually happens in the round. Did you really think you were going to get me with that shit? Oh, he decapitated me! And I nicked him so good that first time, too. But he was on his aggressive shit. I was not stepping backwards like I should have. I'm going to do one more. Because I suspect... I suspect I won't get too far because I just got my head removed and in from my shoulders. Alright. Starts with Marie. Don't you lunge. Don't you lunge. I have bound your rapier. Do not lunge. Kicked. Sliced. There you go. There you go. That's how we do it in the 95th, baby. All right. Next one up. We are going to get Marta again. Luckily, we're getting the rapiers early. Now, is she going to lunge or she's going to slash? She kicked me in the cubes. Me cubes. She sliced my thigh. Oh, boy. There was a frame of her face as she collapsed. That's nightmare fuel, bro. I want to see that. All right, Barabbas. Barabbas, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Try something. taken that little wound while delivering the fatal blow. What could be more in character? Alright, who's gonna come play now? We get Marie again? Alright, Marie on 3. You are not lunging on me, babes. I will remove your hand. I didn't even see where that hand went. Where is that hand? I think I vaporized it. Now we get Jacek. Round 4 Jacek, I've lost here in this very episode. Hey, he parried the first one, but he wasn't ready for number 2. Silly fuck. Oh, you're so silly, Jacek. You're supposed to not let me chop your face off. Alright, Zera. Zera danger. Zera danger. Zera danger. Oh, when the boy gets into his stride, he will cause you problems. Bastard. Ow. I made bad decisions. Can I pull a win out of this? Think so. Not right. Not like that. Oi! Fuck. Dang it. Well, you know what? That brings us to a good timestamp. And so I think we can put this one to bed for here today. Hopefully, you enjoyed this episode. If you did, give it a like. If you want to see more episodes of this and some other stuff that I'm going to start uploading, I swear, promise, soon, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. It's pretty cool, man. You'll have a good time. And if you are subscribed and you're returning to the channel to come and view this with me, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate it. To this episode's contributor, Zach, happy birthday, my guy. This one was for you. And to everybody else, there is only one thing left to say, which is that I have been Kade. This has been Hellish Quart, this Sword Sunday. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. You bastard.